A couple of weeks ago, my husband and I were watching television. A straight guy came on and said that he had no problems with his friend being gay. The straight guy said,
"He chose to be gay, and that's fine by me."
although I love the fact that the straight guy wasn't homophobic, it also irked me that he, a young heterosexual guy, thought that homosexuality is a choice. So I looked into this.
And according to research conducted by YouGov in 2017, it turns out he's not the only one who believes this. 31% of Britons still believe that being gay or lesbian is just the way some people choose to live. Let's cross the pond and go to the USA. There, 42% of the American people said that being gay or lesbian is just the way some choose to live, according to the Pew Research Center poll on the issue, conducted in 2013.
Besides, for me,
it was shocking to read that Dr. Ben Carson, the current U.S. Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, had made news in 2015 when he said that being gay is a choice. So, is Dr. Carson right? Is being gay a choice?
I'm Edwin Palmer, and in this video, I'll give you the scientific answer to this question.
In Africa, a panel consisting of scientists from the Academy of Science of South Africa and the Uganda National Academy of Sciences conducted research on this topic. On August 6, 2015, they presented a report called Diversity in Human Sexuality at a dialogue held in Sandton, Johannesburg.
Here's a short summary of what they concluded. They discovered that homosexuality is not a choice. Instead, being gay is part of the normal range of human sexuality. The panel also found evidence proving that homosexuality is not a mutation either,
but is determined in the genetic regions that also determine the color of your hair. Whether you'll be tall or short, have dark or light skin, have broad or narrow hips.
In other words, homosexuality is part of the normal range of normal human sexuality.
Panel member Professor Michael Pepper said that there is a strong association between a certain region of the X chromosome and male homosexuality.
Sexuality is determined very early on, he said.
Biological gender is set in the first trimester of pregnancy. Psychological gender is set in the second, when the child in the womb is exposed to varying levels of testosterone.
So, no, homosexuality is not a choice, as it's determined biologically before we're born. Another interesting thing is this. Some people argue that homosexuality is counterintuitive in terms of evolution, as homosexual people are not likely to reproduce. To those people, the panel says this.
Having gay family members may have some evolutionary use, as,
and this is a strange little fact,
the mothers and aunts of gay men tend to produce more children.
So let's stop saying that homosexuality is a choice and accept the fact that it's not. And it's not counterintuitive in terms of evolution either. All this useful information came from these websites. I've left these links below this video. If you want YouTube to notify you that I've uploaded a new video in this series, you can subscribe to my channel. And you subscribe to my channel by clicking on the icon of my head as soon as it pops up on the screen. And if you want to watch this series from the start, you can do that by clicking on that link as soon as it appears on the screen. I'll be back next Friday with a book review of Under the Dome. Till then, I only want to say 3 things. Thank you for watching, have a great day, and bye for now.